హోస్ట్ గా చేస్తాను మిమ్మల్ని.
ఓకే రైట్ మరి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం.
మీరు ఆల్రెడీ హోస్ట్ గానే ఉన్నారు ఇంకేం
ఆల్రెడీ హోస్ట్. ఓకే
ఓకే
okay now this is first experiment. The first experiment is write the HDL code to realize all the logic gates and verify the pre-synthesis simulation results. This is the first experiment. So what is the aim of this experiment? The aim of the experiment to realize the functionality of all logic gates with the help of HDL code in Xilinx Vivado software. This is the main aim. Main aim is to realize the design of the all logic gates. Okay, using logical description language. Generally, logical description language here we are using Verilog. In this lab section especially we are using Verilog HDL. Verilog HDL means hardware description language. Okay, so first of all we are so this is we are realizing the design of logic gates, and also we are verifying the functionality of the design. Okay, the software here we are using the Xilinx Vivado software. Anyway, procedure time I will explain once again. This is the main to realize the functionality of all logic gates with the help of HDL code in Xilinx Vivado software. Is the main aim. Next, what are the operators required? The main operators required is the personal computer. Personal computer is required, or laptop. Operating system Windows machine or Linux machine is supporting. Next is the FPGA. FPGA is this is the hardware actually. Hardware board is required. Field programmable gate array FPGA. The board is required. The board target is XC7A100 TCSG324. Okay, minus -1. XC means Xilinx. 7A is the code actually. The code of the target. 100 means that is the 100. XC7A 100 is the code. Okay, CSG is the package. 324 is the pins. -1 is the speed. Anyway, this is the target code. This target is available in our lab section. So this is the 90 nanometer technology FPGA, Artex 7 FPGA board. This is the target. So this target is required, but especially first experiment we know we are using target, but practically we are not loading the program on the target. In first experiment only we are concentrating the functionality checking. Next, software. The software we are using the Xilinx Vivado software. So this is the main operators required. Once again repeating, the main operators of the this experiment is the personal computer, operating system, target board, software. Okay, these four are important. Next, the first experiment is the all logical gates. Generally logical gates, there are mainly digital electronics. There are mainly two types. One is the basic gates. Second one is the universal gates. So basic gates and universal gates, the combination of basic gates and universal gates we are designing actually. So this OR gate. So this is the block diagram. This is the block diagram of this first experiment. So inputs are only two input, A and B. Okay, you can give whatever name, but in this experiment I am giving A and B. Outputs there are out underscore R one output, R output, out underscore and this is the second output, out underscore NOR, this is the third output. Next, fourth, out underscore NAND. Okay, this is the fourth output. Next, out underscore XR, this is the fifth output. Next, finally sixth one, out underscore XNOR. Only I am concentrating these 6 gates. This is the combination of basic gates and universal gates actually. So anyway, or generally why I given out underscore means easily we can recognize in the waveforms, in the functionality checking. Generally we are getting waveforms actually. By using waveforms we are verifying the functionality checking of the design. So in this waveform easily we can understand, easily we can recognize the signals. If it is there, out means this output signal. Okay, generally this is industry notation. So some industries they use only O underscore R, O underscore and, O underscore NOR, O underscore NAND, O underscore XR, O underscore XNOR. That is also supported. Similarly, input side also they will mention like this. I underscore A, I underscore B, yep, IA, IB, like that. Just indication. This is the indication. This is for easy recognition for us to check the functionality of the design and to verify the functionality of design. Easily we can analyze. For easy analysis purpose, we are giving the names like that. Anyway, in this design, especially in this design, I am giving A, B input, outputs. There are 6 outputs: OR, AND, OR gate, output, AND gate, NOR gate, NAND gate, XOR, XNOR. The design name here, main important. What is the design? What is the design name? Design name is all underscore gates. All underscore gates. This is a single word. All underscore. Here spaces will not allowed actually. Spaces, even the output signal names also. This is a language okay, construct. Okay. So language rule. Language rule is don't give space in between name. Okay. Give single name. Single name underscore will adds. Okay. Underscore will adds these 2 words actually. Outer R. So underscore will add. So now this becomes a single word. Out underscore R, like that. Here also all gates, separate words actually. Underscore will give single word. Okay. It will add. So now all underscore gates is the logic, the design. The actual design is all underscore gates. So what are the outputs? 6 outputs. Inputs, 2 inputs. So now this is the front end experiment. Front end experiment. So we are describing. We are writing design in programming actually. Okay, we are using how we convert into program generally. This is the design. A, B input, 6 outputs. Now design, how to develop the design program. So we need the functionality table. That is also called truth table. So if you know the truth table, then only we can convert. The logic in programming. Then only that's how logic is required. So the logic. So next is the logical, the functional table. This is the functional table. Generally, this is the inputs are A, B. These 2 inputs, functional table, A, B inputs. Outputs are out underscore R, out underscore AND, out underscore NOR, out underscore NAND, out underscore XR, out underscore XNOR. So A, B inputs, 0, 0. Generally, this is the digital. This is the digital circuit. Digital circuits means it allows only digital inputs. Digital inputs means the digital design. It accepts only digital, and response digital. Output also digital. So that type of design we can call it as a digital circuit. Generally, the logical gates design is the digital circuit. That's why in truth table we are mentioning inputs 0, 0. 0, 0, 0 means 0 volts and 0 volts. Okay, 0, 0. So 0, 0 if you apply, what is the output of OR gate? OR gate, generally OR gate is the one. It will give A plus B. Okay, A plus B, A plus B, A 0, B also logic 0. So A 0 plus 0 means 0. So next combination, in next input combination 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. What is the OR gate output? 0 plus 1, A plus B, 0 plus 1. So logic 0 plus logic 1. So our output is logic 1 only. So this is the Boolean rule. Next 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 means logic 1 plus logic 0. So 1 only. Next last combination, double 1, 1, 1. Input A equal to 1, B also 1. So 1, 1 means OR gate output is 1 plus 1, logic 1 plus logic 1. So anyway, logic 1. So this is the this is the truth table. This is the actual functionality of the functionality table actually. This is the functionality table of the OR. So same input, same input we can also derive AND gate also. AND gate also. So what is the AND gate? AND gate Boolean expression AB. AB means logic 0, logic 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, logic 1 into logic 1, 1. So this is the Boolean expression AND gate. At the same time, NOR gate also I am deriving. NOR gate, what is same inputs? AB is same. AB is a fixed. So same inputs we are applying to NOR gate also. So what is the NOR gate? NOR gate means A plus B bar, A plus B whole bar. So generally this is the inverting of the OR operation. So OR operation 0 1 1 1. So NOR is 1 0 0. Next, NAND gate. NAND gate is the Boolean expression is of NAND gate is AB bar, AB whole bar. So AB whole bar, AB is called actually AND. So AB bar equal to AND bar. So AND logic already we derived 0 0 1 0 0 1. So what is the NAND gate? NAND gate 1 1 0 1 1 0. Next, XOR is a very important this design XOR. So this XOR 0 0 means 0 exclusive OR. Exclusive OR actually it even odd ones, it detects the odd ones. XOR detects the odd ones. Even ones it won't detect. It only detects the even ones. So for example 0 0 how many ones? There is no ones. 0 0 1 how many ones? 1 1. So 1 output. Detects means high. 1 0 input is 1 0. So what is the output? 1 1 1 is even ones. So 0. So detects the even ones. Odd ones. XOR is detects the odd ones. So otherwise in the terms of Boolean expression, A exclusive B. A exclusive B means AB bar plus A bar B. That is the Boolean expression. AB bar plus A bar B. So like that also you can derive. So anyway, XOR 0 1 1 0. Next, XNOR. XNOR is the inversion of the XOR. Inverted of the XOR. So XOR 0 1 1 0. XNOR 1 0 0 1. So this is the expecting table. So this is functionality table is that this is the universal acceptable table. This is the logical table. This is the expecting table. So your design should work like this. Then only we can say the design is works as all logic gates. So now based on the truth table, we are writing the program. Based on the truth table, we are writing the program. Now next I want to share the procedure. So what is the procedure? How to start? So the procedure, I want to share the procedure. Yeah, this is the procedure. This is the generalized procedure in first cycle 1. This is the first generalized procedure is first step 1. What is the step 1? Step 1, write design program using Verilog HDL. Generally we are using Verilog HDL. Verilog HDL means this is HDL, hardware description language. Generally we have two types of HDLs, Verilog and VHDL. Generally in this lab especially we are using Verilog HDL. So write design program. Generally design, what is the design program here? All gates, all underscore gates. So the design program we have to write, okay, using Verilog HDL on software, on Waveoda software. Next, this is the first step 1. What is the next step 2? Write test program to test. Write the test program to test the design. So we have to test. We have to test the design actually. So that's why step 2. So in step 2 we are writing the test program actually. Write test program using Verilog HDL to test the design. To test the design program. Okay. So this is in first step 1, step 2 we are writing the programs actually. The first program is the design program. Second is the test program. Next, third step 3. Do simulation using simulator software. Generally software, by using some software, simulator software, we are doing simulation. So what is the meaning of simulation? That is a very important step in VLSI. Simulation means not in the VLSI, everywhere in C, C++, Java, whatever, any program. So we have to do simulation. Simulation what it checks? Simulation checks the syntax and the behavior of the design. It checks the behavior of the design. So what is the behavior here? What is the functional behavior here in this program, especially all gates? The design should give all gates outputs. if by combination, for example, 0 0 input, 0 0 input OR gate 0 and 0, same time NAND 1, NOR 1, XOR 0, XNOR 1 at the same, so parallelly it will give. So at the same time all gates should work, all gates, okay, should work. So like that, that design. So with that check, that is called behavior. Generally functional table will give the behavior, that is the behavior of the design, functional table. So the simulation it checks the behavior of the design. This is also called functional verification. It's also called functional verification of the design program. By using test bench, by using test program, we are verifying the functionality of the design program. Once again repeating, what is simulation? Simulation is the process. Simulation is a process. By using simulation, we are verifying the functional or functionality of the design program, the functional behavior of the design program using test bench, or test program. Okay. Generally here, the functionality checking or logical checking, we are using simulator. Generally here we are using Xilinx simulator, Xilinx Vivado simulator. So here we are using waveforms actually, especially by using, anyway we will see later, by using waveforms we can cross check the behavior. If behavior, generally next step 4, verify the simulation results. Generally simulation results, we are for results purpose especially we are monitoring, we are checking the waveforms. By using waveforms we are checking. Next step 5, if simulation is pass, simulation is pass means that whatever we are expecting, the expecting results, okay, you got it reached, you met the expected results, then we can say that is the simulation is pass. Okay, we have to check the all combinations we have to verify. Anyway, if simulation is passed, then note down the results. Note down the results means note down the waveforms. Okay, note down the waveforms. Next, step 6, if simulation is failed, for suppose simulation is failed, for example, if your input is 0 0, what is the output of OR gate? 0 plus 0 means 0 should come, but 1 you are getting. For example, you are by your simulation, maybe some 1 you are getting. So one that is called bad program. That maybe some students or some may write bad programs by mistake. They write bad programs. So but as per functional table, 0 0 input for OR gate, what is the output? 0. So but you are getting 1 after simulation. So that is called that we have to check the simulation results. For suppose if it is simulation, that is called simulation fail. So simulation is fail means you are getting some results, but that is not met our requirements. So what we have to do then? Fix the error. First we have to fix the error. So where exactly program? Fix the error in the design program especially. So fix the error and repeat the simulation till they pass the design. So we have to repeat the simulation process. So when up to till pass the result. Okay. So this is very, very crucial. Once it is passed, then only we have to note down the results. This is the final goal. Final goal of the experiment is we should note down the results. When we will note down the results, if simulation is passed. If simulation is passed, then only we can note down the results. This is the procedure of the program, first experiment. This procedure is same for all experiment, all first cycle experiments. Okay. Generally, this we are. Next is the software. In the computer, you can get icon like this. This is the Vivado icon. See, you can observe the Vivado icon. So icon is available in your computer desktop. So you double click. This is the green color some icon. Okay, just like a triangle. This Vivado some version to 2018.2 like that. And SDK also is there. SDK now no need. Vivado only important for us. So double click this Vivado tool. Double click, then you will get. Then you will get like this. Yeah, this is the software. This is the Vivado software. So this is the software. So in this software, there we can find file, new project, open project, recent projects. So otherwise you can see like this also, quick start, new project, open project, and example project. So first is a new project. Click new project. It takes some. Click new project. So for the, what is our target? Generally, what is our target? Target, you just note down XC7A 100 T CSG 324 -1. So target details we have to give in this okay, in this software. Target details. Yeah. Now see, here I got one new project window. One new project window. Create a new Vivado project. This is a software actually, Vivado software. This wizard, this wizard will guide you through, okay, creation of new project. So now continue. Next. Here the project name. Here the project name is asking. The project name is all gates. Don't give space. All underscore gates. This is the project. The first project, all underscore gates. All underscore gates. The project location. The project location you give whatever location. Generally, give whatever you want. Generally, we are D drive. We are giving the location. D drive projects. Sorry, lab. We'll say lab folder. We are giving. Here I'm giving C drive users some folder 3 value. Okay. But in lab you give one proper location. In lab, if the project location you give, this is the empty folder actually. Project location is some empty folder. You can create also. You can create. See, for example, choose here. You can create one folder also. Generally. See, this is the VLSI. Here in folder you can give space, no issue. So VLSI lab, select. See VLSI lab and C drive actually. I mean C drive only. C drive users Srivalli Murthy and VLSI lab. So now I am in VLSI lab empty folder actually. So the project name is the all underscore gates. Next. This is the RTL. Generally here there project type. Which project? Project type is RTL project. Next, post synthesis project and IO planning project, imported project, example project. So here we are using RTL project. RTL means register transfer logic. The Verilog programming, generally Verilog VHDL programming, actually the top level, the front end programming projects, we can call it as one more technical terminology name, RTL. RTL means register transfer logic. Register transfer logic. Okay, they look like some blocks, some logics. Okay, some logic blocks. Generally, register, this is technical terminology. Register transfer logic. Generally, students they confuse actually. RTL means resistor transistor logic. No. RTL is not RTL. That is different. That is logic family. Resistor transfer logic is different. But in the VLSI point of view, especially in front-end projects, RTL means register transfer logic project. So now here, do specify sources at this step. Yes, click this one. Do specify sources at this step. Okay. So here you will able to add sources, create something, generate IP, run RTL analysis, synthesis, implementation, design. Anyway, we can do generally it's a front-end projects. We can perform all. Okay. All steps we can perform, even the run analysis, synthesis we can do, implementation we can do, planning and analysis we can do. So this is the steps of VLSI. Anyway, already covered in first class the VLSI flow there. Okay, next only choose after This one part. So what is the product? What is the product? Generally here, this is the automotive, general purpose and military applications. Generally our project is not military. It is not automotive application. It is general purpose. So select general purpose. Next, family. Which family? Generally there are so many families. RTX 7, RTX low power, Cleantex, ultra scale, Vertex, something, so many. Our family in lab, actually we purchased RTX 7 family. RTX 7 family. Package CSG 324. CSG 324 package. Next, speed grade. Speed grade already given. Minus, all are the same only. All are equal speed only. Just a small change. Anyway, -1. Temperature generally centigrade, E and I. C centigrade. These two not that much important. Mainly concentrate RTX 7 and CSG 24. Okay, fine. After this one, now you observe the here bottom, the part. Which part? XC7A 50, XC7A 35, XC7A 50, XC7A 75, XC7A 100. Our is the 100 actually. We purchased this target actually. XC7A 100 TCSG 324 -1. So IO count. How many input? IO means input and output pins. How many? 324. This is the quiz bit. This is a generalized quiz bit. So about the target, this is the details. How many blocked RAMs, inbuilt RAMs 135. DSP cores, inbuilt DSP cores 240. So how many flip-flops? Flip-flops already you know, D flip-flop, JK flip-flop, RS flip-flop, like that, some flip-flops. Flip-flops are, see here, 1,26,800 flip-flops are inbuilt. So next, trans receivers 0, the GB and IO available, IO buffers. IO buffers means available pins. Available pins are 210 only. Available pins 210. Actually, how many pins? This is very, very important. Total how many pins? 324. Generally, this package have 324. Okay, 324. But available pins 210 only. Available the 210 only, because remaining pins they used for different, because board purpose. On board purpose they used the pins actually. 324 minus 210. How many pins they used? 114. So 114 pins they used. We can't use. Now in programming level, as a programmer, as a front-end programmer, I can't use all 324. I can use only 210 only. Why I can't use? Because already board purpose, purpose already they used that pins. So we can't use. So the available pins are 210 only. Next, LUT. This is also very, very important. LUT elements. LUT means lookup table. This is the inbuilt element, just like flip-flop. Lookup tables. 63,400. Yeah, MMCMs. MMCMs is the some connectivity. 6 connectivities are available. PCI Express. PCI Express is also one type of connectivity. One is available. The maximum temperature is 780. This is very, very important. Projects point, especially military point of view. 85 degrees centigrade up to maximum 85 withstand. This board can withstand. Your logic can withstand. Your logic, whatever your logic can withstand up to 85 degrees centigrade. Next, minimum operating temperature 0 degrees only. Only 0 degrees minimum. And minus degrees it can't work. It would go malfunction. Even though all logic gets, it won't work. Okay, this is the limitation of the board. Next, reference operating 85 degrees centigrade. Maximum operating voltage 1.05 volts only, very small. Minimum operating, because this is low power FPGA. This is low power FPGA, so only 1 volt is sufficient. Maximum operating voltage. Minimum operating 0.95 volts, and reference operating voltage 0.95. Okay, like this. This is the description. This is the objective point of view or quiz point of view, lab quiz point of view. These descriptions are very, very important. Choose this one and next. So it will give the project summary. This is the project summary sheet. New RTL project named all underscore gates will be created. The default part and product family for the new project. Default part is XC7A100 TCSG 224-1. Product type RTX 7, family RTX 7, package CS3 324, speed -. Okay, now finish. Now it is creating the project. It takes some time actually. It takes some time. Even in regular lab also. Like in regular lab we have 4 GB RAM. If more RAM, then it will be speed up. Nowadays, the minimum RAM should be 8 GB to 16 GB. If you want to purchase new laptop or new computer, then my suggestion is go for high-end RAMs. Okay, 16 GB. You purchase 16 GB because software nowadays softwares are very powerful software. It takes more time actually. If RAM is more, then it speed up. Now the windows are created. This is the project windows. See, this is the project. This is the project manager. This is the project manager. Project manager. This is, see here in project manager. See here we can observe design source, constraints, simulation sources. So generally constraints we are not using nowadays. Now actually now our concentration is design source, only design sources. Okay, design source. This is the project sources. This is the project sources with hierarchy. Project sources. This is see here. This is a project settings. The project settings, add source, language template, IP intellectual property catalogs, and create blocks, simulation settings. This is comes under project manager. Next IP integrator different. Next is simulation, run simulation. Here option is the run simulation. Next analysis, RTL analysis is the elaborate and open elaborate. Next synthesis. So this window will take care actually. Implementation. This is implementation. This is synthesis. Implementation, and finally program and debug. So this is the process actually. This is the flow steps already covered in first class. This is the process steps. Okay, simulation after main simulation is important in this project. Okay. So now once this is created, so this is the project summary sheet. So in project summary sheet you can observe here synthesis not started, even implementation also not started. Okay, no DRC violations, timing, utilization, power. Generally, power and utilization timing comes after synthesis. After synthesis only it will come. Okay, so now actually in this project we are not doing any synthesis because synthesis means the bad programs also it will convert. Okay, it will convert into the equivalent hardware actually. So now we are concentrating only simulation. Only we have to check the functionality of the functional behavior of the design. Now after this I am add source. Click add source. So add source here they are asking some questions. I add constraint, add or create constraint, add or create design source, add or create simulation source, add or create DSP source, add existing block design source, add existing IP. So there are so many options. So our project is only design source, add or create design source. So design source we have to add. So click the design source. Okay, design source. Okay. Next. Here add or create design source. After this one, this wizard will come. So here there plus means add. We want to add some already existing file is there, and easily we can add. So here there is no existing file. Actually, we have to create actually. In bottom is the create file is there. Click this create file. So we have to create. We have to create the file. So already there is no the design program is not existing. If already existing, then we can add. So now we have to create. So create file. Click the create file. They are asking actually. So okay, creating file. Which file? Verilog or Verilog header or system Verilog or VHDL or memory file, whatever. So this is the options they are giving. So this is the Verilog only. Verilog, not header. Verilog only. What is the file? Which file type you? Which file? What is the file name? File type Verilog. What is the file name? Okay, file name is all underscore same project name only you give, all underscore gates. Okay, so local to project location is same, default location you give, local to project, and press okay. See now here observe, it is added some file is, see .v, the extension is .v, C language .c, C++ CPP, okay, like that. So this is the extension is .v, Verilog.v, VHDL.vhd, VHDL.vhd. So in this is the Verilog programming. So .v, all underscore gates, .v. Okay, no need to create once again. So already created design program only. Test bench we will create later. Test program we will see later. Now only first of all design program I created and finish. Yeah. Now it is asking some questions. Okay, what is the module name? Generally in language construct they are giving like this module name. Module. This is the Verilog language. Generally it is the module type. Modules. This is the module is the all gates. Okay, all underscore gates module, same name you give. What is the ports? Port means input and output ports. Generally we can say input, output, and input, output, and in-out. Generally we have three types of ports. This language, input we can say, output or in-out. Generally, okay. Generally we are using input. First input. What are the input ports? A. And one more input, B also, comma B. A, comma B inputs. Okay. Next. Yeah. Here, module name is all underscore gates. Okay. Here, give the module name. Next, bottom of the module name. Here, IO ports definitions are there. In this design, in the first experiment, the port name input port and output port. First, I am entering into the input ports in the port name. Okay, what for input port name A and B, A comma B. So the direction input. Generally, directions are mainly in Verilog. There are three types of directions: in direction, input direction, output direction, and in-out direction. Choose input direction. This is not a bus. Bus means generally A, for example, A 4-bit, B 4-bit. So A 4-bit, B 4-bit. So that time you have to choose the bus MSB 3. MSB 3 down to 0. 3 down to 0 means 3 down to 0 means 4-bit. So this is bus A 4-bit and B also 4-bit. If you choose bus, if you not choose bus, then it treated as a single bit. A single bit, B a single bit. Okay. For example, A 8-bit, B also 8-bit. So you have to choose bus. And MSB equal to 7. You have to choose 7. So now if you choose like this, MSB 7, LSB 0, bus means A 8-bit, 7 down to 0. A 8-bit, B also 8-bit. So, but in this case, in this example, A single bit. A single bit. Next down, you mention the output ports. Here in this experiment, the output ports are out underscore or comma out underscore and comma out underscore and not comma out underscore and comma out underscore XOR comma out underscore XOR. Okay. Now direction. The direction is output direction. This is very, very important. Please change the direction. Inputs AB input direction. Outputs are the input direction. AB input direction. Out underscore R out underscore and. Okay. Out underscore NAND. And XOR XOR are the output direction. But this is not a bus. Output also not a bus. Single bits only. and choose the OK. Press the OK button. Now here you can observe the design is upgraded. The design is added. See triangle symbol you can observe here. Design process, the design process triangle symbol you can observe here. Okay, so this is the design program is added. The program is added in the design sources. So design sources is added actually. So now double click this one. So this is the program. So this is the program actually. See, this is the right hand side. You can observe the program. See the program. This is the program. This is the program. The program you can see module name, bracket, input, A comma, B comma, output, out underscore R, out underscore and, out underscore XR, out underscore and, out underscore XR, out underscore XNOR, okay, bracket close, semicolon. So like that. So now the program here this is the body actually. This is called body. Okay, this is a module. This is a module. This is the module declaration and module. Between end module and module declaration. So this is the module body. So here we have to write the program. So what is the here generally Verilog programming? There are mainly 3 types of programming models. First is the data flow modeling, behavioral modeling, structural modeling styles. And 3 ways we can write programming. Data flow modeling means directly by Boolean expressions directly you can implement programming. Okay. Behavioral modeling means the behavior of the design we are expressing, okay, by using the behavioral constructs, if statement, case statement, like that. So behavioral constructs we are using. Okay. Next is structural coding. By using structural coding means the structures, okay, the schematic or circuit. Okay. The structures we are directly we can implement using structural coding. So generally the top level designs are the structural codes. Normal designs are the data flow modeling and behavioral modeling. Very generally when we go for the behavioral modeling means the complicated designs, very complicated some complex designs we go for the behavioral modeling. Okay. Data flow modeling means the simple digital circuits. Generally the simple digital circuits or basic circuits. Generally basic digital circuits we are using data flow modeling style. So the programming, if you want to see programming, directly I am typing the program here. The program here, I can show document also. I can show document by using document also. I can explain. First I am showing. I want to show the document. See this document, I am showing the body, the program I am showing. See this program, the body already written program actually. This is the manual. In manual we already be given the program actually. But practical students should write actually. Students should write the program. Okay, we will give only truth table. And just specifications. We will give top level, we will give some specifications. By reading this specification, students should come with program. Okay, but anyway, the first program we are giving the program actually. This is a design program. Already the module declaration is completed. Tool itself generated module declaration and end module also. But body we have to write. See what is the body here? Assign is the statement, is the keyword actually. Assign is data flow. Generally here we are using data flow modeling. I am choosing now. Already I discussed there are 3 modeling styles: data flow modeling style, behavioral modeling style, and structural modeling style. Now in this experiment I am choosing data flow modeling style. In data flow modeling style, the keyword, the main important keyword is assign. Assign spelling is very important. ASSIGN. Assign is the keyword. It's a language keyword. And out underscore R. The first output is the out underscore R equal to ARB. This is the actual ARB. Okay, this symbol is available in the keyboard. Just you can go through, but you have to press the shift and backspace. Shift and Okay, so backspace. Okay, you can get this symbol actually straight line, just like straight line. Okay, this is the OR symbol. This is the logical OR symbol. Logical OR symbol. A or B. Next assign, next statement. Assign. This is the Boolean expression. Directly we can implement Boolean expression. Okay, A or B. A or B. Okay, A or B. Assigning to which signal out underscore R is the signal name. Out underscore R signal signal we are assigning. A is the input signal. B also input signal. R is the logical OR. Okay, logical like performing the logical OR operation. Right hand side is the operation. Right hand side will give the operations. After completing this operation, then it will assigning to the this signal out underscore R. Next out assign out underscore and. The next signal output signal is assign out underscore and equal to A and B. A and this is a logical AND gate. Logical AND symbol. Okay, this is already logical AND. So if you give this symbol, then then this both will perform AND gate AND operation, Boolean expression A or B. So A and B. So now after completing this this operation, generally this out underscore and next out underscore nor the signal is assign out underscore nor equal to, see here, this is nor means not of or, so this is called negation bracket A or B bracket close semicolon. So first A or B will perform A or B and negation, so it will give the NOR operation. This will give NOR operation. So right hand side are the operations actually. So it will perform the inputs generally by taking inputs, performing the operations right hand side and updating or assigning to left hand side. Left hand side signals are the output. So this is very, very important in language construct, especially data flow modeling style. The left hand side signals are the outputs, right hand side signals are the inputs. Inputs with some Boolean expressions, okay, expressions. Next, assign out underscore NAND. Out underscore NAND means negation of AND. So negation bracket open A and B. Semicolon. Next, assign out underscore XOR. This is a direct XOR. This is a cap actually. This is available in the keyboard. So shift this will give shift and shift. Press the shift and 6. Press in keyboard. Press the 6 and shift. You will get this symbol. If you press the shift and 6, you will get this XOR symbol. Okay, A XOR symbol and B cap, or A cap B or A XOR B. Okay, next XNOR, out underscore XNOR. So negation of XOR, negation of XOR. So this program we have to write. So generally student they ask, sir, so parallelly you are writing. So how it will execute? So generally in C language, the language will execute sequentially, step by step. In C language, the language will execute step by step. First, it will execute first statement. If any error comes, it will start by itself. And for example, it is succeeded. Next statement it will execute like that. But in Verilog, in especially HDL programming, all lines at a time. All lines, all body lines, whatever body lines. The module body, all lines will execute at a time. Okay, that is called concurrent nature. And then parallelly it will execute. All lines will execute at a time, or parallelly, or concurrently. Okay, this is also called concurrent language. This HDL language we can also call it as a concurrent language, parallel. That's why this is the actually HDL language is a very, very important compared to software language. Because the hardwares we can develop by using HDL. So now AB inputs, whatever signal AB, it will take the inputs AB signal and it do the operation A or B and assigning to R this signal out underscore R, and at the same time A and it will perform. A and will execute and it will assign to AND at the same time. Okay, A B it will negation of R, so it will assign to out underscore and at a time. All lines will execute at a time, so all will update. See here, your main observation is in this language, all output signals are All output signals are updates at a time. Okay, all output signals are updates at a time. Okay, if the same input, with the same input, all outputs are updated. So now this is the design. So this design I have to write the program. So now is the program. So in this program, this program, this program. The size the program. Please see the program. Assign out underscore r equal to a semicolon. Assign out underscore and is equal to a and b. Assign underscore not equal to negation a r b a r b assign out underscore and equal to negation and b assign out underscore xr equal to a cap assign out underscore equal to negation okay. So now the body program is completed. The body program is completed. Okay. Now this program you save. Now you program save here. Save. Control S. Save. So after saving sources, to check here. So just you can just close. You can close, and you can once again you can open. The triangle symbol means the program, the design program. Just you once again click this one. The saved program should come. Yeah. Now you can observe in right hand side is the window, the program window. The program should come in right hand side. Okay. Now the program is now the program is saved. So now I want to test this program. I want to test this program. So how to test this program? So how to test this program is we have to, what is the step two? Step two says we have to write the test program. We have to write the test program to test the design program. So test program generally which language we are using? Same language, same vanilla HTML only we are using, especially. Okay, same program only we are using. So now for test program, once again add sources. Choose the third one. Add sources, choose third one. Add or create the simulation source. So third one. For test program, choose the third one. Okay. Design program second. Design program is second one. Second one. Okay. Test bench program, choose the third one. Okay. Third one and next. Press the next. So create file. The file name is the test bench actually. The test bench. Test bench name. Test bench name. file name. Generally, test bench also some module name. So the module name should be some TB. TB means test bench. And TB underscore which test bench? Generally, the notation which test bench? All gates test bench. So all underscore gates. All underscore gates. So this is very important. TB underscore all underscore gates. So single word. Single or TB. Simply you give TB also. But what happens if you are multiple programs, multiple experiments you are doing? All test, so you may confuse which test bench, which program. That's why we are mentioning the digit name. What is the digit name? All underscore gates. Test bench program name TB underscore all gates. So in TB underscore digit program. Digit program is all underscore gates. So like that we are giving. This is the industry notation. We are following same notation. Okay, test bench TB underscore all underscore gates. So like that we are giving. Okay, like that we are giving. So okay, let's okay and finish. So finish here very important. Here similarly you are getting port module name is TB underscore all underscore gates. Okay, fine. But here getting the port declaration, port IO ports definitions they are asking actually. Tool will ask. Tool don't know. Na? This test bench tool how we should know. Tool thinks this is a design program. Tool thinks this is a design program. That's why it is asking IO port definitions. So especially test bench program don't give any ports definitions. Don't give any port definitions. Don't mention any port definitions. If you mention ports, if you're mentioning like that, ports means that software will understand this is a design program. If you mention any some port declaration, if you give here, that software will think this is the design program. So if you not mention anything, the software thinks it is a test bench program. If you're not mentioning anything, simply leave it. Leave the IO port definitions. Then software thinks, this is the test bench program. If you're mentioning any port declaration, means the software will think this is the design program. So now, especially in test bench program, don't give any port definitions. Don't give, simply okay. That's okay. Yeah, very good. So you see here there are three options: design sources, constraints, okay, constraints and simulation sources. The test where is the design sources? Test. This is the test bench. This is the design program. Constraints we are not using any constraints. Constraints we are not using any constraints because we are not loading any target. We are not loading program on target. So constraints we are not using those. Simulation source. Simulation sources just extract. See here, all gates already default. All gates are presented, and TB underscore all gates also is there. TB underscore all gates. So two separate files. All gates already we created in the design sources. So it is replicating. It is reflecting. It is reflecting in the simulation sources. No issue. All underscore gates. But TB, where is TB is saved? Just now I saved TB. Okay, where it's saved in the simulation sources only. So it's saved like this. It's saved like this actually. So generally, this is a no port declaration. This is not port declaration. It's very important. There is no port declaration. Module TB underscore all underscore gate. You can observe in right hand side. Right hand side you can observe TB underscore all underscore gates. Bracket open, bracket close, semicolon. This is the body. This is the body. Okay. So here in body we should mention. In body we should mention. In the body we should mention the declaration. So which is test bench for all underscore gates. All underscore. This is very important. All underscore test bench program. All underscore gates. Space. One time I am calling. Okay, M1. Some name. This is called actually module. Design module and the module name M1. I'm calling. Multiple times I can call. Multiple times also I can call. All underscore gates and M2. Or all underscore gates M3. Like that multiple times also I can call. But especially I want to test only one time. I want to test the design only one time because multiple times why I'm not ready, no? Multiple times why only one time I'm calling. One time I'm all underscore gates I'm calling. Just I'm giving the module declaration, module some name, brick name, the all gates I'm calling to test bench. Okay, test bench. Now test bench becomes the top module. Okay, if you click like this, if you, okay, test bench. See, if you save, see observe. If you save, Control S. I'm pressing Control S. If you save, see observe. So now in the right hand, left hand side, you observe. But now test bench becomes a top module. Test bench is a triangle symbol. The previously triangle symbol all gates in simulation sources. In simulation sources, previously triangle symbol in the all gates. Triangle symbols means it's the top module. Now we observe the test bench TB underscore all underscore gates now become the top module. Inside TB there is a design program. Inside TB there is a design program. Okay, this is the design program. Click it. Click. This is the design program. This is the design program. Okay. Inside TB this is a design program. Just you can cross it. Inside TB, see, double click. So this is the design program. Now double click this one. This test bench program. Okay. Now test bench. This is now test bench is ready actually. And now test bench. Okay, working fine. Now test bench. Okay, active. Now what I have to test? I have to test the design. I have to test the design actually. How to test? So some program explanation is required. I want to show the program. Yeah. So test bench program, especially here module name, bracket open, bracket close, semicolon. That's it. Okay, no declaration, no port declaration. Next, reg. So reg, this is very important. Reg. So inputs I want to change. Inputs I want to apply. What are the inputs of the design program AB? So you declare in test bench as a reg declaration. Register. Register means you can vary A0, B0, A1, B1. Okay, A0, B1, A1, B0. Like that multiple times we can change. We can actually raise declaration. This is very important. Design program inputs in test bench you declare as a reg AB. Next, wire declaration. So design program outputs. Design program outputs in test bench you declare as a wire. This is actually this is the data types. Okay, this is the wire data type. This is registered data. Wire means wire means only single whatever inputs, whatever single. Okay, so only single area. We can't vary. We can't vary actually. Wire. Reg means you can vary. Reg means you can vary 0, 1, X something high impedance. Like you can vary. You can easily be varied because a tool or hardware can develop like that. Okay, if you declare as a reg, if you declare as reg, easily it will accept. The design will accept. Easily, multiple changes it will accept. If you wire, if it is a wire means only particular output, only particular output or input, whatever, only particular change. Okay, only particular change you will get. Okay, wire. Okay, so some designs, especially some designs, they declare as a reg for both input and output. Both they declare as a reg. Some designs. Okay, input to reg, output to reg. Like that they declare some designs, especially the standard designs testing designs are like this. The test programs are like this. Inputs are declared as a reg A, B, semicolon. Outputs are keep in wire. Outputs are keep in wire. Wire. Out underscore or, comma, out underscore and, comma, out underscore nor, comma, out underscore and, comma, out underscore XR, comma, out underscore XR, semicolon. That's it. Next, all underscore gates. So this is I am calling all underscore gate. The name I am giving some name M1 or M11, whatever, some name, some whatever name, some name, some name, some design one like that also you can give. Okay, some name I am giving. This is very important. And bracket A comma. This is instantiation. A comma B comma out underscore R comma out underscore and comma out underscore X nor comma out underscore and out underscore X or out underscore X. Bracket close and semicolon. That's it. Next initial. Now I am generating test bench. I am generating the test cases. That what is the test cases? A0, B0, A0, B1, A1, B0, A1, B1. Like the test cases I am generating. The test cases because why I am generating test cases because I already declared as a reg A comma B. So then now easily I can change. A, B I can change, but outputs I am not changing. Outputs because I am not generating outputs. Outputs I am not varying outputs. I want to vary the inputs. So that's why I am mentioning initial block. Actually, this is called initial begin and end. Initial begin end. In initial begin end, I am declaring inputs. Okay, sorry, whatever stimulus, whatever changes I want to apply. Okay, to design. So that changes I'm mentioning here. Initial begin, initial statement. Initial is the keyword. So this is the block level. Okay, this is the block level. Okay, procedure block. Initial block. Initial begin. First A0, B0. This is actual sequential. Initial block is the sequential block. Internal block it is accented. Okay, the sequential execution. Initial begin. A0, B0. First A0, B0. Apply. Next hash 100. After 100 nanosecond, A0, B1. It will execute sequentially. Initial block will execute sequentially. Hash 100, A1, A equal to 1, semicolon, B equal to 0, semicolon. Hash 100. This is the notation. This is a delay. Delay we are applying. Delay we are purposefully, forcefully we are giving. Okay, forcefully we are giving delays. Hash 100, A equal to 1, semicolon, B equal to 1, semicolon. Next hash 100, hash 100, hash 100, hash 100, A equal to 1, B equal to 1, semicolon. Hash 100, dollar stop. Dollar stop is the system. Okay, task. These are some tasks we are applied forcefully. We are stopping actually. Okay, dollar stop. And simulation will stop here after 100 nanoseconds. After 100 nanoseconds, we are stopping the simulation. Okay. We are stopping simulation. Otherwise, it will continuously it will work actually up to the system time. Up to some system time. After simulation, where settings step actually where settings actual simulation software settings. We are giving some time actually 1 second, 2 seconds, up to 2 seconds. That is the last dead end. Up till that time it will run. If you mentioning dollar stop this, it will stop here itself. So first 0 seconds it will start. After 100 nanoseconds, next change. After 100 nanoseconds, next change. After 100 nanoseconds, next change. After 100 nanoseconds, it will stop. Okay, total how much seconds? How many seconds? 400 nanoseconds. Okay. First 200 nanoseconds, A0, B0. Next to 100 nanoseconds, A0, B1. Next to 100 nanoseconds, A1, B0. Next to 100 nanoseconds, A1, B1. Okay, like that. Like that. So total 400 nanoseconds. If you're mentioning dollar stop list, that simulation will stop after 400 nanoseconds. If you're not given a dollar stop list, it will extend up to 1 second. Up to 1 second or 2 seconds. Because up to the software settings, software simulation settings, maximum time. Okay. Generally we are using dollar stops. Generally, dollar stop or dollar finish. Okay, both are similar. Okay, dollar stop or dollar finish. Dollar stop means just like a hold, just like a stopping and just holding. Then we can note down the readings. Dollar stop. Dollar finish means it will also just like stop. It will stopping the simulation and go back to software. Okay, we can't note down the readings because it will the readings also it will close the window. The readings window also it will close. Okay, dollar stop means just it will hold the results window. Dollar stop it closes simulation, but it holds the windows. The result windows it will hold. So we can check. And once again we can simulate also dollar stop. Dollar stop we can once again for example after dollar stop. Next once again if you want to do we can start the simulation also. But the finish if you use dollar finish FIN, okay, finish FINISH finish. If you use dollar finish, the simulations will stop, even the results window also will close. Okay, freshly we have to start once again. Use dollar finish. So generally in lab sections we are using dollar stop. If you want to stop the simulation, means use dollar stop. By unnecessarily times delays no needed. By unnecessarily dollar stop you use. Now this is the A and B you generated. Okay, fine. So this language, this is the concurrent language. Initial block will execute. At the same time, all underscore gates, this line of statement, this statement also will execute. Okay. So initially I given the statement, the Verilog language, even test-bench language or test language, whatever morning, the Verilog language is the concurrent language. The initial block is sequential block, but this initial block and all underscore gates, this statement, this statement execute parallelly. Okay. So now what happens? A0, B0 immediately this statement. I mean the all underscore gates is block. This division program. Actually, this statement is division program. Actually, this division program is instantiating with A B. Okay, A B the variations of A B. Okay, will enter into the division. This division actually. But you are giving your stimulus you are generating. We are pumping A B in this division because the name is A. So immediately it will update because immediately the hardware will update because the name itself, the name is very important. A means A. Here C means C. So whatever A value it will immediately it will take the division program. It will take, okay, it will take the A value, B value up to 100 nanoseconds. Next 100 nanoseconds A B updating. So the updated value also it is keeping on the digit, forcing on the digit. Next AB values are okay, forcing. And next what happens, AB, if AB is forcing in the design, so immediately it will execute because in all underscore gates there is assign statements. The immediate assign statements will execute. Why assign statements are executing? Because AB are varying. Because the right hand side AB, A or B, A and B like that. So A and B is there, immediately it will execute. The assign statements are will execute. So immediately it will revert back. It will revert back out underscore R, out underscore and, out underscore NOR, XOR, NAND, XOR. So these values will update. So these values will update. That values we can see in the test bench because we declared in wire also. So whatever design outputs we can see in the test bench. Okay, like that. So anyway, so this is very important. So only in test bench test program we are generating some inputs, some combinations of inputs in the initial block. So that changes will apply to design program. So immediately the design program will respond, and the design program will update the outputs. So the updated outputs are we are observing in the test bench. So that is the programming. Okay, end motion. That's it. Okay. Now this program we have to type. So now see here. It is the program we have to type. Patience. One. What is the A comma B comma out underscore and out underscore XOR out underscore like that, and declare the declaration is very important. Here is A comma B. Next wire. And also wire declaration. This is the wire declaration. These all are wire declaration. Six outputs. And we'll control C, control V. So this is the wire declaration. Now initial block. So now it is waiting. The design is waiting for the inputs. So now initial block. This is the language, very important. Initial begin end. Between begin and initial begin end. Between initial begin and I'm giving statement. What is statement? A equal to 0.
B equal to 0. 100 nanosecond hash 100 after 100 after 100 nanoseconds A equal to 0, A same only, A 0 only, B equal to 1. After 100 nanosecond, A equal to 1, B equal to 0. After 100 nanoseconds, A equal to 1, B equal to 1. After 100 nanoseconds, dollar, stop. Only I am using dollar stop. Okay, that's it. Okay, stopping the simulation. You can see the waveforms. Control C, Control S, saving. Control S, saving. Now see, now saving. You can now this is updated. The program is updated. Test bench program is updated. Now this is the program. See, you can just close also. You can close. You can close the observe the test bench. Double click the test bench. Yeah. Now test bench is updating. Test bench is updated. Control S. See. Now after this step, this is very important step. After this step, you run simulation. This is left hand side. You can observe the simulation. The simulation settings. Simulation settings default settings only. No need to check once again. Run simulation. Run simulation. Run behavioral simulation. Just click this. Run behavioral simulation. Run behavioral simulation. Run behavioral simulation. Run behavioral simulation. Now the stimulus is generated because test bench will run actually. Test bench generally in simulation test bench will run. Directly design program we are not running. The direct design program running means how we can check, because without inputs, without any input combinations, how we can check the outputs. The test bench program only we have to do simulation. Okay. By choosing test bench program only, we are clicking the run simulation. So it takes some time. So you can observe some waveforms. So what is the waveforms? A0, B0, A0, B1, A1, B0, A1, B1, like that. Inputs and same time outputs also. You can see. At the same time outputs also you can see. Okay. Same time output also you can see. So, take some time. Run simulation because the tool direct simulators also you can use. That's small very large active HDL. Some simple simulators are available on the internet. That simulator also you can use, even modern sim. But there is no target is required. Target simulator means synthesis tool also required. Okay, this Revada tool actually it is the combination of simulation and synthesis and implementation. Actually, three types of tools are combining actually. See, you can observe in right hand side, left hand side. Simulation, analysis, synthesis and implementation. All combination. All tools are combined. This is a package actually. This is also called integrated. Okay, design environment IDE. Integrated design environment. One environment actually they would have no need to go for another tool. All are available. Simulation is available, synthesis is available, implementation is available, analysis tools are debugging tools are available. Even IP cores, inbuilt IP cores are created. You can create your own IPs. You can develop IP core tools are available. Okay, like that. Debugging tools are available. Even loading the software loading tools, okay, impact tools are available. Programming bit pen generation tools are available, like that also. So many features. So that's why we are using Xilinx software. On the internet also you can download, but it actually about 10 GB. Okay, 10 giga. 10 GB file. Okay. You can download, or you can install also, but it will work only 30 days. But in our lab section, we have the perpetual license, permanent license. Lab, we have a permanent license. But in internet also you can download. Okay, but it works only evaluation to 30 days. 30 days only it will work. Okay. Slow. Here, Digen, first we created Digen program. Okay. Next we created test bench program. In test program, we mentioned the Digen program actually. In test bench program, we mentioned the Digen. The Digen we mentioned actually. Which Digen I want to test? This Digen I want to test. So mention. This is very important. Mention the Digen program and give some name and declarations you give. These are instantiations. A comma B. Okay, like that. Okay, A B. Okay, A B only we have to generate. Okay, we have to generate AB1. Okay, this is a simple instantiation. A comma B comma same names. In test bench and Digen program, I am using same names. This is a very simple instantiation. Student level. In the industry level, they use other names also. That is a different story. But generally, we are using same names. In Digen program, in test bench program, we are getting the waveforms. Now, this waveforms, just zoom. The view, zoom fit. View, zoom fit. Yeah, zoom fit. Now you can observe. Just you can observe. Now you can observe. Now you can observe. Now you can observe. Test bench signals only. The simulation test bench signals only show. Test bench signals, yes. See now, generally A B inputs. A B inputs. See how many nanoseconds? 4.5 nanoseconds. You observe. So after 400, stop there. 4.5 nanoseconds. A B inputs. So these are the outputs. These are the outputs. Right click and new group and no divider. No divider elimination. Divider elimination. Outputs. Outputs. So these are outputs. Q signals. Signals. These outputs. Just I am dividing. The signals dividing. Signals dividing. Signals dividing. Just dividing. No divider. Inputs. Understanding. Now see, inputs. Inputs are A, B. Just easily you can analyze. For that purpose, I divided. Anyway, signals we got A, B, out, R, outcomes for R, outcomes for AND, outcomes for NOR, outcomes for NAND, outcomes for X, like that. We got some signals, so input and output signals. But for easy debugging or easy analysis purpose, I divided like that. Inputs separate, outputs separately. So now one by one. Inputs. For example, up to 100 nanoseconds, up to up to 100 nanoseconds. Up to 100 nanoseconds. So what is AB 00? So what is the R? R should be, see this combination very important. R 001101. 001101. So just cross check. Cross check in the truth table. Cross check in the truth table.
It's very, very important. See, 0, 0. 0, 0 means what is the combination? 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Yeah. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. So you just should check it. Are you get or not? See, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Yeah, correct. Next combination. Next combination, 100 to 200 nanoseconds. The yellow color line represents the line in position. This position. This position in between 100 nanoseconds to 200 nanoseconds. The position. Okay, now this is the some 447 some nanoseconds. Anyway, so this position. What is the A value? A0 B1. A0 B1. What is the output combination? 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. So now check it. 0 0 1 means 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. Yeah, correct. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. Yeah, correct. Truth table. So just cross check the truth table. This is very, very important. Yeah, that's combination of okay, fine. Next combination between 200 to 300 nanoseconds. Between 200 to 300 nanoseconds, what is the input? A1 B0. A1 B0 means 1 0 0 1 1 0. Same we will get 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. So just you check it. Same will come. One zero combination also. One input 1 0 combination also. 1 0 0 1 1 0. Okay, same okay, fine. Next, this last combination, so just check it. Double 1. Input is double 1 means what is the output? 1 1 0 0 0. Double 1. Okay, 1 1 0 0 1. 1 1 0 0 1. Input is 1 1. Input is 1 1 means output is 1 1 0 0 1. Check it. In between 300 to 400. In between 300 to 400, what is input? A1, B1. I already applied through test bench. What is the output? What output I generated? I got 1 1, the double 1, 1 1 0 0. Yeah, 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, 1 1 0 0 1. Yeah, correct only. Yeah, my design is correct. My design is correct. My test. Okay. Now note down that waveforms. Now note down that waveforms. Okay, in your observation. Note down in waveforms observation. So that's the first experiment is completed. Now conclusion. What is the conclusion? What is the final result? So we verified the design. All logic gates design. Okay, by using test bench. Okay. Verified the design, verified the functionality, the functional verification is passed. Okay, the functional verification is passed actually. But we successfully verified the all logical gates design. Like that we can mention. Okay. Generally, first of all, what we should remember in this experiment, First of all, we should remember, first we have to design the program. Okay, how to write the design program? First we have to write the program. Okay, how to write the program? By observing, by seeing the truth table. By seeing the truth table only we can write the program. Okay, data flow modeling. Especially data flow modeling style. Truth table is very, very important. Data flow modeling. So if you know truth table, then directly from truth table you can develop some logical, okay, some logic, Boolean, okay, by using some Boolean geometry, we can develop some Boolean expression, okay, by seeing truth table, okay, by seeing truth table we can develop some Boolean expression. That Boolean expression you develop, okay, we can write in the program actually. So first we are writing the program, design program. Next, second step, we written some test bench using Verilog only. Okay, and in test bench we generated inputs and we applied to design, and we revert back the outputs and keep in test bench. Okay, kept in test bench. Generally in test bench, some students may ask us, sir, why sir in test bench program you written outputs also?
because if you write outputs, then only we can get the waveforms. Okay, because the test bench only we are running, we are simulating. The test bench only we are simulating. That's why in program especially it's very, very important. In program we are writing test bench also. Test bench. See, we are declaring here in program we are declaring outputs also. Wire out underscore r, out underscore and, out underscore r, out underscore and. We are writing why like that. We are writing why some students may ask us, sir, okay sir, inputs A and B we are writing reg and we are generating by using initial block we are generating A B C A0 B0 A1 A0 B1 A1 B0 A1 B1 and all stuff like that. We generated A and B and we are applied to this design. Anyway, this is a concrete language, so whatever inputs the design program will attract. Will take whatever the changes we apply. So the changes will take to this design. Okay, A, B, and immediately what happens in design program? If A, B are ready, if A, B are changing, immediately the outputs also will update. Outputs also will update. So the updated the updated outputs are we are capturing in the test bench. This is very, very important actually. So inputs are we are generating in the test bench. A and B. In A and B we are generating some inputs. The inputs are captured by this design program. The design program immediately inputs are captured means immediately design program will work. It will give outputs. So the outputs are captured by test bench. Whatever the outputs are captured by test bench. So now if you are running simulation means the test bench signals are showing. The test bench signals means A and B. A and B we are generated. The test bench is generated. So immediately okay, you are getting. So for suppose if the design program is not giving any inputs, so test bench the outputs will not update. The outputs also will not update. We can check that one also if you time is there. So that's all. The experiment is completed. The experiment is completed. Just for now, okay, I'm closing this. Just discarding. This one is completed. Now, just close simulation. Okay, close the simulation. Okay, fine. For example, just to design program, for example, some signals you are not written. Some signals, just for example, some signals you are not written. See, I deleted three outputs in design program and control S. See, in this program, see, observe here. I deleted some three signals. So three out only I assigned only three. Okay, A, B is coming, but only I am assigned only three outputs. Updating. Now I am doing simulation. Run simulation. Only the three signals only will update. Remaining three will not update. Okay. So design program, whatever the design program is generated, the outputs, that outputs are captured by test bench, the test bench signals. Okay. Inputs are stimulus. Inputs are I am varying 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. I am varying. And okay, that will obviously that it will. Okay, the signals will captured by design program. Design program will Okay, execute, and it will generate some outputs. That outputs we are capturing on by test bench. Now we can check the waveforms. This is checking. This is just if time permit, then you can cross check like that. Even you can change the design also. Some bad designs you can write, some bad programs you can cross check. And test benches also, test bench stimulus also you can change. Okay, maybe some students they want to apply G11 first, like that also they want to. See now observe here, view zone fit. Some 3 signals are not updated. See observe. Now Z high input. This is very objective bit. If the output is not updated, what is the signal in high input impedance? Z means high input open. It is a wire is open. It's not declaring the output is okay. The output simply it is not connected. It is not connected to design. Design is not developed. Design is partially developed. Design is only 3 gates only developed. Remaining 3 gates are not developed. So declaring as a Z. It is coming Z. So only 3 is developed. Okay, only 3 only captured by test bench. Remaining 3 are not captured by test bench. So like that you are getting. So like that you can you can observe. So but all signals should capture. How to capture? Vision program is perfect. If vision program is perfectly written, okay, then only it will capture. So, but we have to cross check the functionality, whether it is followed or not. Functional table. Okay. So, if it is followed the functional table, then only we can say it's perfectly verified. Okay. The results are verified. Okay. The results are verified with functional table of the digit. Okay. Like that also you can give statement, result statement. Okay. The vision program is verified, right? By observing the truth table of the digit. Okay. Like that also. Anyway, the verification, this is the pass, then we can go for the synthesis. Next step is the synthesis. If once simulation is pass, then only we can go to synthesis. Okay. Synthesis comes under cycle 2. Cycle 2 experiments. In cycle 1 experiments, only we are concentrating only simulations. Okay. That's it. That's it.